My next guest is an award-winning artist who skyrocketed to stardom by sharing her incredible voice with the world as Mercedes Jones on the hit Fox series Glee and taking the stage as Effie White from the iconic musical Dreamgirls at the Savoy Theatre in London's West End, where she starred in hit series such as Crazy Ex-Girlfriend, A Black Lady Sketch Show, and even won season 17 of Dancing with the Stars. Well, now she's returning to our screens in Lifetime's thrilling new movie, Single Black Female. Tam Fam, please welcome one of my favorite people, Amber Riley, to the show. So good to have you on.
Hi. Thank you for having me.
Are you kidding? Yeah. First of all, I say one of my favorite people. We've never actually met in person, but I feel like you're my best friend, crew in my head. And of course, you look so beautiful. So this validates everything, this gorgeous outfit that you're wearing. You've validated everything.
Thank you.
I have to say, you look so golden because I hear you just got back from a vacation in Aruba. It was the first stop in your solo trips that you planned for yourself. I want to be there with you, but as I said, you planned it as a solo adventure. Why solo? What inspired this?
I think for me, I'd always been afraid to travel alone. Usually I travel alone when I work, but I wanted to start traveling alone for pure enjoyment. And this year, I'm like, why not? You know, we've lost so many people over the past couple of years. And I think the pandemic just kind of put me in this space to really want to enjoy life and self-care, like real self-care, taking care of myself and enjoying time with myself.
Okay, so you decide, how did you get over the phobia of traveling alone? I worked in a mall, so I used to eat lunch alone. And once you eat at a food court, 5 days a week at a mall by yourself at Taco Bell, I'm not afraid of being alone. But I, too, at one point in time said, I can't go more than 2 nights somewhere by myself. How did you get over the fear?
I just did it.
Yeah?
I mean, sometimes, you just do things scared, right? And I think I was a little and I'm, very conscious of where I'm going, especially at night, who I'm around. I'm from LA, so we keep our head on a swivel. You know what I'm saying? we make sure we know our surroundings.
Looking around. I love it. I mean, there's a whole, there are a lot of people on social media who've been inspired to share their journeys and their vacations solo. And I think folks can relate to that, to your point, Amber, where we are now resetting and trying to appreciate life in a new way. You've talked so much about mental health openly, and you've shared your battle with anxiety your entire life. And I love that you've done that. I know you know the story in the news of Chesley Chris, a beautiful Miss USA, who is no longer with us as her family is grieving. We're reignited again to talk about mental health and how to deal with the pain of it all. What made you want to go public with your story of anxiety in particular, which is so relatable?
I found when I started going to therapy, I found that sharing was very healing for me. And my therapist actually pointed it out. My therapist at the time, he said, I can tell that you feel a lot lighter when you talk about, your mental health journey. And honestly, there's such a stigma around depression and anxiety, and even people that take medication for it, because I was on medication for it and I, take it when I need it. I just feel like once that secret is exposed, it has no more power.
Yeah.
And so I wanted to share it with people like, hey, you admire me, and you say that you admire me, you admire my life, but guess what? I go through the same things that you go through. And it's way more common than you probably think. At the end of the day, if I can help somebody get into therapy or talk to their doctor about help, then I'm all about it. I'm all for it.
You are. And I just love that you have been so vocal. And coming up, Amber staying with us to talk about another first for her, her first thriller, a look at her new Lifetime movie, Single Black Female. Just the poster has me afraid. More with Amber Riley after the break.
Going out with BBI soon.
No, Eric, actually.
Yeah. Eric from here?
Yeah, I know. work relationship.
It will mess me in some situations, but I think we'll be fine. It feels right.
Oh boy, welcome back. Award-winning actress and singer Amber Riley is with us. That was a clip from her new movie, Single Black Female, which premieres tomorrow on Lifetime. Listen, so Amber, the premise is this film is a reinvention of the 1992 cult classic Single White Female, which is why I have my stiletto on right now. That's a spoiler alert. Ever since that movie, I don't leave home without one. But you play Simone, the seemingly sweet assistant to Raven Goodwin's character, Monica. But what we find out that your character has a dark, secret side. What was it like going into this world?
Oh gosh, it was so much fun. As an actor, it was like a playground. I had to figure out how to make this character human, and then, because I really wanted people to feel for her and understand where it was that she was coming from. Didn't want to play it as like this caricature that was just like super duper crazy, but then I got to play the super duper crazy at the end. So it's a whole entire arc. It's a whole story, and it was so much fun. So much
Oh
fun.
my God. Well, we have so much fun hearing you sing, and I think that your audience loves that you, this classically trained, brilliant, beautiful, magnificent voice. I can't wait to see even more performances from you in music. I know you're busy with this acting thing, but
The
there's
music is coming. It's coming.
it's coming.
Yes.
Oh, I cannot. Well, that's the best news I think I've heard in a long time. I can't wait to hear it. Just majestic, and we're such fans around here. So we'll look out for the music later. But right now, we're going to keep an eye on the movie. And I'm going to get my wine and my popcorn, and I'll keep my stiletto next to me. All right? Thank you, Amber. We appreciate you joining us. And thank you for speaking up for others who need to have strong voices like yours in the room when we talk about mental health. And Amber, of course, is in Single Black Female tomorrow on Lifetime.